this problem, we want to factor. So we're going to factor each of these. That way we can determine what the LCD is going to be. So you always want to factor first, because that's going to help you determine what the LCD is going to be. So this one, we just have a common factor of x we're going to factor out. So we have x times x minus 8. On the other side, difference of squares, x plus 8, x minus 8. So looking at this, okay, we want to find the LCD needs to be made up of everything that you see here. So x minus 8 is common in both. We need that, but we also need the x and we need the x plus 8. So in this case, the LCD is going to be x times x minus 8, x plus 8 for all of it. So I'm going to multiply this on both sides of the equation. So I'm going to do x times x minus 8, x plus 8. All that's going to be over 1. And this is what we're going to multiply the left-hand side by. And then on the right-hand side, we'll put the same thing, x times x minus 8, x plus 8 over 1. And then I have x plus 8, x minus 8. Okay, so now we're ready to start canceling. X minus 8 is going to cancel, and the x's are also going to cancel there. On the other side, I have x minus 8, x plus 8 will cancel with this one. So when all that cancels, we'll end up with 2 times x plus 8, nothing on the bottom. Here, we're going to have an x on the right-hand side because everything else canceled. We're going to multiply this. 2x plus 16 equals x. And we're going to solve. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. X plus 16. 16 equals 0. And then we just move the 16 over the other side, and we get x is equal to negative 16. That does not cause anything to be 0 on the bottom. If we look at our factored versions, negative 16 does not add up and give you a 0 anywhere. So that would be your only answer, negative 16. Okay, so let's try another one. Now this one is already factored for us. So we see actually x minus 3x plus 5, and you have x minus 3x plus 5 here, which means now our LCD is just going to be x minus 3, x plus 5. That's your LCD. I'm going to put this on all three sides of the equation. X minus 3, x plus 5, all over 1. Then we have that times 6 over x minus 3. I have x minus 3, x plus 5 over 1 times this first term here, negative 2 over x plus 5. Then I have plus, I'll put the same thing again, x minus 3, x plus 5 over 1. That's going to be times the last term here, 8 over x minus 3, x plus 5. All right, so now we're going to cancel. X minus 3s are going to cancel here. X plus 5s cancel out there. And then all of this cancels for the last term. That's going to leave us with 6 times x plus 5. That's it there, equals. This is going to be negative 2 times x minus 3. That's it there. And then we have plus 8 because everything else canceled out. Now I just need to solve for x. 6x plus 30 equals negative 2x plus 6 plus 8. I need to get all the x's on one side, so I'm going to add 2x to both sides, and we'll get 8x plus 30. Here we have 6 and 8 is going to be 14. We want to subtract 30 from both sides. So let's continue that over here, 8x. Okay, and that's going to equal, so now I have 14 minus 30, which is going to be negative 16. Divide both sides by 8, and I get x is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 does not cause anything down here to be 0. So that is our answer, negative 2. Let's do one more, just to make sure we have it. We see here that the LCD is just going to be all of this. It's already factored for us. LCD is going to be 3x plus 8 and x minus 6. So we're going to put this in front of everything I see in this equation. So 3x plus 8 and x minus 6 all over 1. I'll put that in front of the first fraction. We'll cancel in the next step. Next, we have 3x plus 8, x minus 6 all over 1. That's going to be now times 1 over x minus 6. And I'm going to do the same thing again, 3x plus 8, x minus 6 all over 1. Times the last one, 1 over 3x plus 8 and x minus 6. So we've put that in front of everything. This in front of the first term, this whole thing in front of the second term, and then this whole LCD in front of the last term. We're ready now to start canceling. 3x plus 8's cancel. We get x minus 6 equals. X minus 6 is going to cancel here. So we get 3x plus 8. And in the end, all of that cancels. 3x plus 8, x minus 6 cancels. We get plus 1, since that's all that we have left there. Okay, we're going to subtract 3x from both sides to get negative 2x minus 6 is going to equal 9 in this case, 8 plus 1. We need to add 6 to both sides. When we do, we get negative 2x is going to equal 15. This does not divide in evenly, and so we will end up with a fraction as our answer. X is equal to negative 15 halves. That does not cause division by 0 here. 3 times negative 15 halves plus 8, that's not going to give you a 0. And so that means that this is going to be our single answer.